What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. Hope you're having a good weekend. I hope all is well with you. Let's get into this. There are new readings on the channel. They're hiding one of the last readings, so you just have to visit the channel or the community tab to see it. They're trying to manipulate creators, so just getting through it, okay, until they serve justice. They could be targeting Cancer, Virgo, this Gemini in reverse here. Could be targeting the Lovers card in reverse. These are like groups that one thing I noticed that they're doing, they're trying to make me say SCX in the beginning of my videos. This is witchcraft. So I'm not going to say the word because they're trying to make me say it. And they want me to think because I'm saying it, that's why my views are low. But that's not why the views are low. The views are low is because they're stealing it. And they're trying, what they're doing is they're paying, okay, the covens that are working for them. Working, okay, for them. They're promising these covens our security, but they still don't have any plans because they can't get any. Okay, we're still avoiding a painful ending and nothing is going to happen to us. But that is what they're hoping for. They're hoping that, you know, we believe nonsense here. They're trying to put, okay, Two of Cups to rest here, but they're the only ones that are going to be arrested because of the spell work that they're doing. Okay, this Gemini, Aries, Libra, and Aries energy in reverse. Keep coming back here. Pisces energy, keep coming back. They've been sacrificed, so they have to keep doing it here. Their star is fallen. Okay, they can't heal from something. Some of them are losing their homes and their communities. It's the same old garbage. They won't leave until they're done. Okay, they're done, and justice is served properly. That's when they will be out of our hair, literally. Okay, because they keep paying these groups. Okay, maybe this Virgo, Aries energy keeps paying these groups to bind to people's hair, which is just the stupidest thing that you can ever do. It's illegal. You're not supposed to be binding anything to anybody's body. So that's one thing that they need to stop doing. And they keep reporting my videos and hexing my videos, cursing my videos because I'm saying something about it. So if you want to see it, you have to just go to the channel and watch it. That's all I can recommend because they're serving justice, period. They're guilty, they're serving justice. It's just that I feel like when you're possessed, when you're under possession, you lose your ability to have strong boundaries, okay? And you do anything, even if it doesn't make any sense, even if what you're doing doesn't make any sense, it's not the best choice for you. You do it anyway because you can't think for yourself because you're under possession. So that's what this is here. That's what this is here. Okay, somebody could be getting arrested at a party or a gathering that they go to. This could be significant. This could have happened. This is a past, present, or future reading. This is a general reading. This is a general reading for all signs. This is not a personal reading. Please do not take anything personal on this channel. If you would like a personal reading, more tailored to you and whoever's in your energy, you can go to the description box or the beginning of the video has information about it. But something could happen at a gathering, okay, because someone released a devil, Capricorn, a devil in reverse here. All right, somebody wants someone to be a robota. This reading is not about you, it's about someone from your past, present, or future. Please only take what resonates and was confirmation for you. It looks like this group, I mean, I'm seeing like they want to set somebody up here. Yeah, they want to set somebody up as some kind of celebration or something. Could be over a Cancer, Gemini, a Capricorn, a Virgo. Could be over any of these signs. This group could be trying to control someone here. Again, we have Scorpio, Cancer, and Gemini, as well as the other signs that I mentioned. There's this wicked energy that is, they make very evil choices. We have a Libra here as well involved, making very, very bad choices. No right choice here. Okay, and it seems like they have to serve the right justice. The right justice needs to be, like, something more harsh may need to happen for this group in order to stop doing what they're doing. Maybe any type of punishment they're enduring now is not harsh enough, so they continue to do it. A chef could be significant. Okay, somebody won't get a lawyer. A divorce is final, but they don't need a lawyer because the divorce is final. This is possible. Many could be significant, or a name that starts with M, first, middle, or last name. Somebody wants to control you. Okay, you could be telling somebody to get out, or they want you to get out, or they're trying to control you, make you do something. Okay, somebody doesn't want to get pulled over, or they're not getting pulled over. You have Leo in reverse involved here. You and me every day in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to be with this person every day. They could be stalking. This could be a spirit or a live person. Elemental PQ, 11 through 20, could be significant. This could be an age. This can be time. Okay, school lunch in reverse. Okay, and abundance in reverse here, because someone is obsessed. Okay, so these obsessions are destroying this person. They're trying to do something to someone's lunch or school lunch. Maybe they do this. Okay, someone could be undercover, near home. Okay, somebody could be a violent man or woman and refusing to change. Only take what resonates. M-E or E-M could be significant. Somebody is covering a violent man or woman. Somebody's not in school. LMNO could be significant. You are getting stronger. Okay, W could be significant. Somebody could be begging for blessings, so be careful in your energy. Somebody could be listening to you and begging for blessings and trying to get you to bless them instead of going to God like they should be. These are demons that are looking for blessings from man instead of going to God and dealing with their judgment. Be aware of this. Okay, somebody's got your back. November. You are getting stronger. Soulmate or twin is lying to you in reverse. They're not doing it. Somebody could be telling you this because somebody's under investigation, a family member maybe. Somebody's name could start with D, first, middle, or last name, flatlined. All right, let's put this down. Somebody, a criminal family member, ED, said or Ed, Des in reverse. Okay, somebody's a criminal. Some people could be a criminal and a victim. Some people could be a victim. Only take what resonates. Right. Something happened to someone here. Something happened to someone here. Maybe something violent took place and did not end well. Someone's obsession is getting out of hand. Someone's obsession with somebody's family. Somebody's family betrayed the collective, maybe because they were tricked. That's usually what it is, but sometimes They become so possessed that they're just evil. And they could have gotten tricked, but after a while, it's like somebody keeps doing something, but so many times, they that's it. So please share this video if you can, because what they're trying to do is force me to talk about what they're doing in the collective energy and then attacking the video. They're looking for a reason to keep attacking. They need a reason to keep going back and forth with someone, because nobody cares. Literally, nobody is caring about this group that is doing this. They're lacking attention, and they're doing things to bring attention to themselves, but it's not good things, because there's nothing else left when you're fully possessed. There's nothing good for you to do. So please share the video and like the video and subscribe if you can. Support the channel for free. It's appreciated. And let's get into this. Let's see what happened. Somebody could have asked, are you home? Somebody could have been asking someone, are you home? K could be significant. DCK is here. Dick could be significant. Could be a name, or a doc could be significant. OK is here. Okay, so ancestor could also be significant. Something suddenly happened. Okay. Some kind of disaster suddenly happened, and Aquarius is involved here. Okay, Scorpio, Aries, or Aquarius could be involved in any of these placements. Okay, Scorpio, Sag could be significant. Arobata could be in reverse. Okay, somebody doesn't want to party and indulge here and do something inappropriate. They're being responsible with the Knight of Pentacles here. They want to do the right thing, and they want to maybe give somebody something. Okay, there's someone out in the cold. Taurus, Aries could be significant. Gemini could be out in the cold or imprisoned, trapped somewhere. Okay, they're using this energy, any kind of Capricorn placement, to avoid a painful ending or some sort of bad situation that they honestly need to get into. They're avoiding change. They're resisting a change that needs to happen. Whether it's good or bad, they need to have it. Meanwhile, in this situation, what do we need to know out of here? A Cancer, Gemini, Scorpio could be having multiple rebirths, and it is bothering someone. It's bothering this group because they're trying to stop these rebirths, and it's like they know that they can't do anything good with these rebirths because they're evil. So what they're trying to do is just stop them from happening. Okay, these are sacrificial groups that just every single day of their life they have to sacrifice. Their life is miserable because there's no happiness in sacrificing somebody every single, or something, or someone every single day. You can't, it's not possible to have happiness. You're always stealing. So, okay. We have this Queen of Swords. It could be lying about this criminal family member. Okay, they could be lying to God. They could be lying to a Taurus. They could be lying to another Virgo, Libra. Okay, there's something going on here with this Knight of Wands. Okay, this Cancer, Leo in reverse is covering something up about a school lunch, and they're trying to look upright while doing it. They're obsessed with someone near their home. They could be a criminal family member. This Cancer, Leo, and this fire energy in reverse. Something didn't happen genuinely here. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, it didn't start genuinely. It wasn't a real creation. Something didn't start genuinely. Any more in this Hierophant energy? Taurus in reverse could also be significant. Okay, someone is doing spell work on a Taurus in the upright. They're practicing something. They're stalking this energy. They're very cold and bitchy. They're manipulative and they're paranoid because this person is upright and they're going to jail. Okay, they were trying to sacrifice someone. We have, again, Taurus, Pisces, Fire, Gemini. Okay, they're trying to possess somebody. They want someone to be greedy and possessed, impulsive, angry. They could be trying to bind this energy. They could be trying to bind this Capricorn to this Fire, Cancer energy. Okay, to make them like them. Okay, someone is healing though. Maybe a Taurus, Scorpio is healing. A Gemini could be healing. A Taurus, Pisces could be healing. Or a Capricorn placement could be healing. Okay, but we also have this energy in reverse that is just doing way too much. They're burnt out here. They're done. Someone is just trying to escape this, doing this time here. This Fire Capricorn is trying to get out of doing this time. Okay, but somebody is enlightened with the Hangman. It's like somebody keeps trying to sacrifice what you have or who you are, what you are. But it's enlightening you. It's enlightening you so much that you could be next to this energy and still be good. They just have to walk away. But what they're doing is walking to other energy to do it for them. It's like they just can't let it go. So now they're trying to do it through someone else so that they can just have celebration and just, that's all they care about is just maybe drinking, eating, just having a good time. It's just all about looking good and, you know, just this really shallow energy that just is meaningless. It's meaningless. Somebody has to block this because they keep trying to, it's like they're trying to make somebody like that so that they can do these bad things. They have to just keep corrupting people. They have to keep corrupting people. They won't stop. Somebody's saying stop. Maybe when you're traveling somewhere, they're trying to do something. You got to keep like, you could be going somewhere and you got to keep stopping what you're doing to block these wands. You know, they just keep trying to, like, 10 of Wands is, what is going on here is that this person can't put this shit down. They refuse to put it down. This is stubbornness. This is stupidity. This is a lack of common sense, possession, nearing an ending, and so forth. Okay, so the collective is good here with 1 wand. King of Wands has 1 wand, and the upright has 1 wand, and in the reverse, but 1 wand is powerful. 10 is bad. It means that you're on fire. You are burning up. You're about to be in hell. This person keep coming in and out of hell. That's what they keep doing. They get invoked back to this realm, go back into hell. Okay, because they're possessing people right here. And then they're acting crazy and impulsive and lying about it. They're an undercover psychopath. That's what I see here. Now, this person here, this is the collective. What they keep trying to do is put all these wands on you. They're trying to light your ass on fire so they could be free. They could be you. But all you need is 1 wand to fight off these other wands here. Even 3 wands is good. 4 is good. 5, you're looking at problems. You're fighting off spirits. You're fighting off the hell realm, demons. And that's what this person does not want to do. They're at a 3 of wands and they're saying, I need to go back to this here. To my 1 wand. Because they're trying to, these are wands that are trying to come at the collective. They're trying to challenge you so you could be a 10 of wands. But this is too much. It's like somebody just keeps, somebody's life is pretty much shot. And it's been that way for a long time. And they just keep going around putting their wands on the people. That's all they can do. Now, you can take that any way you want, but somebody just wants to heal. And this Aquarius fire keeps betraying. okay? Because they're stagnant, they're avoiding an ending, and they're going to have to be forced to change. If they don't change, they'll have an ending. That's what it is. This is common sense. You keep doing the same thing over and over again, nothing is going to happen. P or Q could be significant. Yeah, they're under judgment here. And all they can think about is controlling people's decisions. Maybe a Taurus, Fire, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini's decisions. They just want to keep controlling this energy. They're obsessed with this energy that can bury things and focus and keep working. They want to take that ability. They don't want you to be able to put something behind you or in the ground and move on and grow from it. It will help you grow. By burying this, you'll have more, because you need to get rid of this energy, whatever this is. It needs to go. This person cannot make their own decisions, okay, but they want to work together. It's garbage, okay? They want somebody's high priestess. They want to dominate this person that wants nothing to do with them. That's all it's about here. This person is crazy, and they want to, they want to deal with the authorities. Perfect. Okay, coming out right in time here. There's someone who they're suffering. Gemini, Libra could be suffering and they need to recover, but they're obsessed. Okay, it's just obsession. And they don't know how to get out of the suffering. They're doing something with this Virgo, okay? They're trying to get money or give money to someone. They owe somebody something maybe. They're trying to... Whatever they're doing with this Virgo energy is destroying them. They could be running from this person. Okay? Somebody's released the devil and someone cannot do that. In Aquarius, could be bothering somebody with Earth placements or Cancer placements or Capricorn placements too. Because they can't do it. It's like when these things can't do something, they don't even really try. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think these things are trying to do anything. With the Hermit in reverse, they can't soul search. They don't have, they've been punished in some sort of way by God, but they don't have the ability to soul search or go within. So they don't want to go within and do the spiritual work here. But so they start turning into the psychopath piranha. They could be targeting the authorities, causing problems to people in their sleep, bothering them when they're in their bed, and so that they can take somebody's rebirth. They're just bitter. They're angry that they cannot have a rebirth, and they literally have to just sacrifice people. Like, I mean, these things are stuck. The only way out is repentance, but they keep doing things, mysterious things here, so they won't repent. They're hustling constantly, and it's bad. Whatever it is bad. Give me more on this flat line. Somebody does not want somebody to know about this flat line that can hear a spirit yelling. No, 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 no. That's what they're doing. This could be the person that it happened to, or somebody who's involved in the spirit does not want somebody to know that they did something to this person. Somebody could have been bothering you. This person, that flat line, could have been bothering you. A word with flat in it could also be significant. A word, a street, a place with the word flat, a flat apartment, anything could be significant as well. This Queen of Wands is usually false. Okay, this Empress is also false. These energies are lying here. These feminines, Virgo, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus are false. They're criminal family members here. They could have had it. They could have had a passing. They could have passed on. And we have these individuals here who are robatas. We have Taurus, Gemini, fire, and water. Somebody is obsessed. This Page of Cups is obsessed. This young water sign, or with somebody with water placements, is plotting and abusing their power. This undercover, there's an undercover here, Taurus, Gemini, is undercover in abusing their power. They could be doing spell work. Okay, something was false about how this undercover began something. Okay, somebody is upright. Clarify this undercover that is abusing their power. Taurus, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. This could be a false person. This person's not really undercover. They could be imitating a real upright energy. Give me more on this. This person is stuck financially. They could be stalking Taurus, Scorpio, or Libra. They could be stalking these energies and trying to mask them because they're in prison for something they did undercover. Somebody is not real. They're not a real, or they're a dirty cop or something like that. Give me more on this King of Swords in reverse and this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Jumping on the floor. Alright. Those. They're working with Capricorn in reverse, air, fire in reverse. Something is out of control and they're getting bad luck and karma for their overcommitment to the devil. They're overwhelmed and they won't stop stalking. They're restless. They need to rest. They need to rest fast. It's like this person is, they're burnt out and they're about to have an ending. Yeah, Tower. Okay, they're about to have an ending and be sacrificed here. That's what it looks like. Because someone is healed and they're not. They're just, okay, they're immature, greedy. They won't learn from their mistakes. They keep making these rash decisions. They keep making these quick, fast, impulsive decisions that are not good for them, and it's causing God to correct them. God has to come down and correct them with the Tower and give them some kind of reality check. That's what the Tower is a reality check. Somebody is lost in their mind. They're out of control, and they could be in jail with the Nine of Swords. There's a lot of bars here. Somebody could be locked up. Okay, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse could be stalking somebody around their house here. This Fire Earth could be stalking someone around their house for this person. Maybe with a child. More on this Queen of Pentacles in reverse and this child. They could have traveled here by air. Somebody could have flew them out to somebody to come and watch you and stalk you. This woman and their child. Okay, they're dealing with this Cancer, Gemini in reverse as well, male or female. And this Cancer. Okay, somebody is in the public eye and they're doing this for public success. But they're really out in the cold. Okay, it's just a mask. So what I see here is that, yeah, somebody's dead. So, or something is ended. What I see here is that this set of group people, whatever they are, things, creatures, evil, demons, whatever you want to call them, told somebody, yeah, I'm famous. I'm in the public eye. And they could be. They could be in the public eye. They could be famous. But they're really in a Five of Pentacles. Like I said, somebody's in jail. Somebody is washed up and away. Destroyed. But they could be having spirits mask them up and approaching other people like they're not in that situation. and someone is not verifying something spiritually, and they're falling for something. But it looks like this person is now in the Five of Pentacles because they dealt with this energy who was masking up as somebody who was doing well. But they're not. Now they are in this position. This is a sacrifice as well for this group that's bad. Because you're not supposed to be hurting people that are not doing anything to you. It's like somebody flew with the Eight of Wands. Somebody flew somebody there or made them travel towards someone, okay, to do something to you. And it caused an ending. They were sacrificed, but it caused more problems for this Gemini. It's like no matter what this group does, they just keep burying themselves because they won't do the right thing. Two of Swords in reverse is no right choice. They don't choose a right decision, which means their results will always be bad. And they don't understand this. Karma is hitting that ass. Karma's hitting that ass up. This obsessed energy is finished. Emergency in reverse. An emergency didn't happen. Somebody just passed away. School lunch or lunch could be significant. Something they did or ate. Hardware store. Something somebody did at a hardware store. Butterflies could be significant. Mother, father lies to children. Cancer, Gemini, Earth could be significant. Someone's not in love with someone. A mother or father is not in love with someone. Someone was trying to possess them to be in love with someone. Possibly their own children. They were trying to control their actions. This criminal family member, or just a criminal. Sag in reverse, a small town, reptile. Something happened in a small town, maybe. Sag in reverse, this person's a reptile. They're possessed, they're attached to this energy, which is very scaly. Okay, and all I want to say very what's the word? Like I can't think of the word. Like animals have this animal instinct, like they're very territorial and dominate. Like they just, you know, like animals are very instinctive, but not in a, like sometimes it could be bad. Like they just keep harming. Like they don't have regard for, I mean, they're animals, so it's wild, you know, but I think somebody is a person and they act like this. They don't have this human love in them or this ability to be humane. Pisces could be significant. Any Pisces energy. Abundance in reverse here because they're obsessed. I haven't used this deck in a while. A dinosaur could be significant. Again, something is going on with reptile. Why does reptile keep coming out? A beetle. Some kind of spider could be significant. Love and gaslight in reverse. The oracle in reverse. Shadow in reverse. Okay, someone is not an oracle. Someone is not an oracle. They could be struggling with this. They're really a vampire and a feral. Okay, somebody could be obsessed with this oracle energy. but they're really a pharaoh and a vampire. Somebody doesn't hide in the shadows. They don't want to get effed. Okay, they're a starseed. They want somebody to be a shadow puppet. This person who's a pharaoh and a vampire, they want someone to be a shadow puppet like they are. Okay? And you won't let this person love and gaslight you, and that's a problem. They want you to be obsessed like they are. This black square. Okay? This cult leader is in reverse. And the collective is not a cult leader. They want someone, it's like they just want to keep making these copies and duplicates of people to keep sacrificing them. They know that it's not good. Somebody doesn't want to get effed. Okay, they know that this is a bad deal. Like this is shady, this is ugly. This black square is void, empty, pointy, empty. Okay, there's nothing in here for the collective. It's just darkness and there's no balance. That's all it is, more darkness here. They just want you to be dark in your face, like just, this is not about race or anything like that or complexion. This is just about somebody wants you to be without light. And you need light. You need light and dark. This person said this energy is just dark. They don't want to be light at all. That's why they're in reverse. Okay? They want someone to be a bitch. This billionaire is in reverse. Okay, something is not happening around the world for this person, or they're not seeing the red flags that this starseed energy is bringing. Okay, this energy has protection. They're not getting effed by nobody, whether it's literal or figurative. That's what they want to do. Okay, they want to reverse the influencer. That's what they want to do, and trauma bond to them. But the influencer is not a snack. It's not a snack. They're just looking to snack on people, maybe literally. Oh, goodness. Something is going on with crawly things, centipedes, bugs, insects. Somebody could be working with this energy. It's repulsive. So, let's see. Let's get a book. The letter P is back out today. Cancer, Gemini could be significant. Something is possible. With the postal, with the mail or something, something is possible. Something is significant about a poster. Something is being postponed about a poster. Post-war could be significant. Pot, potato, potatoes, pottery, a pound. Which is interesting because pound in Spanish is libra. So a Libra could be significant with pounds. Somebody with Libra placements. Poverty could be significant. Powder. Powerful powder. Something is practical though, and they're practicing. Pranks. They're praying. They're preaching. Something is precious and precise. Someone's trying to predict something. A pregnancy. Something about a pregnancy. Someone's prejudice. Preliminaries could be significant. Premarital. Premature. Premise. Premium insurance. Prepare. prescriptions, a present, something about a prescription, somebody presenting some sort of prescription to someone. Preserves could be significant. President, press, prestige, pretend, pretty. Somebody's trying to prevent something that happened previously. It happened already and they're trying to prevent it again. With a price. They have a lot of pride about something. A priest could be significant. Somebody was first, primary. A principal could be significant. Something is on print or in print. And it's a priority regarding a prison and privacy. Could be significant. Pillow is back out again. Rabbit. Honey in reverse. Rabbit is happy. They don't need this honey back here. I don't know. I see some kind of lust going on back here with the honey in reverse. And someone has their back turned to some kind of third party or some kind of lustful situation. They could be sleeping by themselves right now. They're focused on abundance. Okay, kangaroo, this is back out again. Okay, black sheep in reverse. Somebody could be doing this. Like I said the other day, the black sheep is usually someone who stands out in a family or a group, and they're forward. They're out there. They talk. They don't bite their tongue for anybody. They tell it like it is. They're straightforward. And someone could be, something could be significant about the kangaroo. This came out in reverse the other day. So somebody could be trying to hide this, or they stopped doing it and now they're reversing maybe literal black sheep, like this color animal, because of what it represents. And somebody wants these attributes and these qualities that they cannot develop from within themselves because they have sold that part of themselves completely multiple times for shallow things that really don't mean anything, that are temporary, that are just glam. It is temporary. It goes away. It's not permanent. And someone has maybe stopped doing something here, or they're lying and saying they're not doing this to the kangaroo. They're doing it to the sheep. Okay, we have iguanas. Again, reptiles in reverse. Somebody could be stealing the attributes of a reptile, which is not bad. This is not, the animals have wonderful properties. They have wonderful talents and gifts, okay? And people are harming. They are harming these creatures. These are God's creatures that they're harming. They think that these groups think anything that they offer up, they can have that. Now they think this is mine now. There's something deep-seatedly wrong when they're thinking. Okay, we have obsessed, abundance in reverse. This is not bringing this person's abundance. So they went to boy. Okay, unicorn, maybe a boy that didn't want to be gay. Okay, maybe this happened. Maybe something like this happened. I don't know. Window. Okay, somebody wouldn't do something near a window, rabbit. Okay, wouldn't do something near a window, so something happened to a boy maybe. Okay. Rabbit got rid of the teddy bear. I've been talking about the teddy bear here. The talisman or something that they're using to watch someone. Okay, in the eyes here with spirits. Somebody got rid of it. Rabbit is like a parent. Okay, like maybe like King of Pentacles or something like that. So maybe this is a dad. Okay, and it's like I see somebody trying to, their back turned to the honey, which could be temptation or something like that. They're not putting their hand in the honey jar anymore, the cookie jar, and they're trying to. They're sleeping alone here. They don't want to do something anymore, but then shit starts happening. Now maybe somebody's boy is in reverse because they were doing something to the animals, but it wasn't enough. Because again, these lower entities have no boundaries, and they just keep going. They just keep going, and they just keep going. So somebody is stopping something here. Something with a window could be significant. Somebody doesn't want to do something by the window or near a window. Somebody doesn't want to, okay? I'm picking up some kind of, somebody wants someone to harm themselves, okay? Like I'm picking up somebody who's just really crazy and sick. The snake, okay? Snake in reverse has been coming out. Now it's coming out in the upright because somebody's offended by it. These things sit around and they're offended when they see snake in reverse. It offends them. So they do some garbage to turn it around. They're doing something to someone's toothbrush as well. This keeps coming out when somebody's brushing their teeth, maybe saliva or something that comes out of the body that they're obsessed with and they want to do some kind of witchcraft on because somebody's focused and they're not sleeping around. Okay, somebody did something to someone's cat, possibly, and somebody didn't have protection. Again, someone can have a cheese allergy and now it's in reverse. Like the cat is in reverse now. It's like somebody maybe fed somebody, that this cat is not an actual cat, it could represent somebody else, but somebody gave someone cheese or something and now they're in reverse. Okay? Seed could be significant, or it just could be a person. Boy came out in reverse, so there's different. But somebody had cheese or wasn't supposed to have cheese and they gave it to them and now something happened to them. Okay, maybe an airplane is in reverse now because of that. Again, karma, ancestors, God. Okay, the letter P could be significant. Okay, somebody's in the dirt, all right? And they're not doing something at the table anymore. E. B in reverse, ebony could be significant. Okay, something could be going on with a dog. Or the letter D, Deb. Deb could be significant. Deborah, Debbie, Dee Dee. Ped, P-E-D, pedo. Okay, someone's not playing anymore. Another child in reverse here. Bus. Something's going on the school bus, possibly for someone. I've shared this a few times, not too much, but something, like I see this child sleeping on the TV, they're sleeping, and there's this little dinosaur that's like pecking at them. This little reptile creature is pecking at them, and then it flies away, and the child wakes up. Like they're in some kind of danger or something. This could be significant. Like the little creature pecked them and then they woke up or something. Something could be going on with spirits. You know, kids fall asleep on the school bus all the time. These flies are in here. These little flies are in here. They're just, somebody's not playing anymore. And Sun card is a demonstration of a child in reverse. Or someone very upset, arrogant, and ignorant, and unhappy. You have bicycle and bus, something that children do. Adults do this as well. So, and I have pulled at people on the bus, even adults taking the bus. Something happens to them. On the bike, any kind of bike. Motorcycle in reverse comes out all the time. So only take what resonates here, but I think something happened to someone and their initials are here. I could be significant, the letter I, the letter B, bye in reverse, somebody's not bye. Somebody didn't say bye to someone. There's something going on with this community. Not literally the community, but maybe people who are not good in this community. Every community has people who are bad. They're not doing good things. And I think that's who I'm specifically talking about, is that there's somebody here that is trying to, what is the other card? I don't remember. Yeah, they're trying to, you know, this is in revert. I know it was in the upright. But anyway, I think there's somebody trying to make someone something they're not. And okay, now they're like, tree is my life card. It's in reverse now. All right, like I really feel like there's somebody who's very crazy, okay, or a group, and they want what they want. Okay, maybe something to do with reading, children, books, knowledge, okay, something like that. But they want what they want. And they don't want anybody watching them, bees in reverse. They don't want the bees watching them. Okay, but somebody can't watch them in the mirror. So it's making their life hard here. They can't do something in the bed, all right? Umbrella in reverse. They don't have any protection when they do this to someone. It's interfering with their evil plans. So long story short, what I think is going on here is that this community could be pressuring some people. Okay, I'm just word this just like that. Okay, maybe young, maybe old, maybe whatever. And this person could say, you know what, I can't live with the fact that you don't want to be by or in this community with us. I can't accept that. So I'm going to do something drastic. And I think that's what these crazy ass people are doing. A could be significant. I could be significant. AI could be significant. Something is happening at night. Owl could be significant. The letter C. Cow. Callie. Coco. Con. Connie. Somebody's being groomed here and they just sit down and be tired afterwards. They're tired after they're being groomed. Okay, at night. Okay, and they're doing something with the water in the tub. They are allowing water spirits to see the umbrella in reverse and the water coming down. Somebody said, get that umbrella out of here. You don't need any protection from these water spirits. Somebody wants to expose someone to water spirits and groom them into doing something in the water so that they're sad, okay, and waiting to go to jail. This is not waiting to go to jail card. This is like 9 of swords. No, I'm sorry, 7 of swords. And then 8 of swords. And that's it. Somebody's sitting waiting to go to jail because they won't do something here. They just keep doing something at night. Clouds, okay, running into the clouds here. Somebody's running into clouds or running away from this. Clouds could represent some type of dark, you know, stormy situation. And somebody's running from that. And they're very happy. They're running to the bathtub. They're running to the water spirits. The letter C could be significant. The letter U, somebody whose first letter or last name start with U could be in reverse. This has been coming out. Dog. Look how the dog's tongue is out, okay? Collective, something is going on here. The dog tongue is out, okay? And they grooming somebody at night. Something is going on with the tongue out and the grooming. I have expressed on this channel that people have intercourse with animals. These are ways to sacrifice your future and your destiny. These are all immoral. Dog again with the tongue out. And then somebody's happy and slow and sluggish after this experience here. After the dog's tongue is out several times. During some sort of engagement with a person possibly or another dog. My God. They're a snail now. They used to run. Now they're a snail. Carrot in reverse. Their abundance is in reverse now, like I just said. Abundance in reverse. This is, believe it or not, animals have destinies. Animals have destinies, collective, and like I said, people, there's no boundaries with these spirit demons. The demon is saying, I don't care what you have to do. Just do it. They're greedy. Again, something's going on with the hamster. Okay. And the flowers. Okay. They didn't cremate this hamster, or this hamster wasn't buried or something. Maybe it's a mummy and some kind of preserved in some sort of way. Okay, the letter T could be significant. I have my Bible open to Psalm 16. Verse 1, keep me safe, my God, for in you I take refuge. I say to the Lord, you are my Lord. Apart from you, I have no good thing. I say of the holy people who are in the land, they are the noble ones in whom is all my delight. Those who run after other gods will suffer more and more. I will not pour out my libations of blood to such gods or take up their names on my lips. So something is going on here where someone is very content in running after other gods. You saw the run card. So we all know that they're not going to be blessed in the way that other people are who are not doing this. So what they have to do is take it. They said, I'm going to take it. Sun in reverse. And they became obsessed and lost a lot of money. And again, I see a teddy bear on TV. So something is going on, and there's a bear here in reverse. So it's like people are using something that children carry around. It could be a blanket as well. And they're putting something on the blanket to make them stay attached to them. They want to carry them wherever they go. Okay. Let's see. Let's get another deck here. Capricorn, Aquarius could be significant. All right, somebody doesn't want to do some kind of surgical procedure, or it doesn't go well. It doesn't go well. And someone could be trying to spiritually contact a father and their child, or a parent and their child, and now the child is in reverse. The child is in the upright here, there's spiritual contact, and now the child is in reverse. Someone is obsessed and they lost their abundance. It's right here. It was a surprise, but somebody was delving with the devil. So it shouldn't be surprising is what I'm seeing. Someone is offended by that. Again, this is not a channel to get offended. If it offends you, it's not your message. If it is your message, that's the message. But do not attack my family, my child, or my channel. Again, this football player in reverse, this could be multiple people in the football circle, okay? We have these medical procedures going in reverse, like they're not going well, or they're not going there at all. There's somebody who's not going to surgery, not going in the ambulance, maybe not getting some kind of medical treatment that they might need, okay? It's like this person didn't have surgery, but they're not winded and tired. It's in reverse. But then we have a family here in reverse as well. Maybe the child, something happened to the child. You have a football player or somebody in this field, okay? Maybe if it's somebody who works around football players, or it's got something to do with football, okay? I'm picking that up too, like it's not just a football player. This here, okay? Somebody's not in the ambulance. Why? Maybe they needed to go. Why is this ambulance? Okay, someone is, their sexuality could have something to do with it. I mean, that's, right? They can't fight something. Someone's under investigation about this. Why is ambulance in reverse? Somebody with red hair could be significant. This person is in reverse. This is my helper, a little evil helper card. Okay, this person who's helping the evil on their laptop is in reverse. It has something to do with this football player or somebody in the football field. This career. They were under investigation, or they are. They can't fight something though. Maybe this gender, this sexuality, they can't fight it. They don't want to fight it, or they didn't. Okay, so something happened. This is my delivery person card, or somebody going somewhere, going upstairs. Somebody was going up the stairs. Or delivery, and now they're gone. Okay, this could be a delivery person, or somebody that was going upstairs is gone. That's what it says. Somebody was maybe passing. See how this person is passing the door? I talk about this sometimes when you pass by somewhere, okay? This could be somebody behind the door. Something could be going on, doors or portals. So I see somebody going, either a delivery person, they're bringing something somewhere, they're going up the stairs, and now they're not here anymore. The couple is in reverse, and somebody knows about it. Somebody knows about it, a child maybe, okay? Maybe they haven't said something yet. Now the child, it's something going on. I have nothing against this community. I know and knew people a part of this community, and I didn't have any problems with them. But then there's people, and it has nothing to do with this community, as a matter of fact. It's just people. I'm not even going to use the community word anymore, because it's just people who are just wicked and obsessed. I don't even think it has anything to do with the community. So going forward, it's really, it's not the community of gay people or bi people. It's not. It's a group within this group that is obsessed. But it is, and it's not, all obsessions are unhealthy. And I see somebody not talking, and they could be gay, but I also see someone saying, be quiet about this, or something like that. This elder is in reverse as well. And so is this cucaracha. King cucaracha, queen cucaracha here. In reverse for what they did, maybe to an elder. They could have had something with this child being forced to be quiet about some sort of sexuality. Someone could have drowned as well, that somebody is being quiet about. There's an elder in reverse, maybe sexuality, a cucaracha in reverse. This one here who plots on people's endings. Okay, they're always plotting on who they're going to end, okay, for some malicious reason. And this person is in reverse. Like I said, an athletic person, a swimmer, a water sign. My body, my rules, my decision. Somebody is standing up for their body. They're eating good. Okay, they could take public transportation, and their damn family's in reverse. Okay, and now they can't travel somewhere. So this sounds like some kind of sacrifice, and their friends are in reverse. Again, somebody who is not bothering anyone, and something's not happening in the bathroom. Let's not leave that out. Okay? It could be somebody who can't travel that did this to them as well, and they did it because somebody can travel. It's like if somebody, one of these psychopaths cannot go somewhere, they stalk people who can travel freely without getting into accidents, because they have no accident karma, because they're not causing them secretly. They're not doing something like that. So then it's like, this is not likely to happen to this person because of karma. It might just be a small accident if something does happen. But these other groups, okay, they have a lot of travel karma, because they're not supposed to be doing, you're not supposed to be doing stuff like that to people, but they don't, it's like they don't get it. They just keep doing it. So what I see here is that somebody is reaching this age, not everybody, but someone is reaching this age because their family is in reverse, maybe the whole damn family. And they did something to their food, they did something to their family. See, everybody here is drinking and eating in reverse. So something is going on, and I talk about this all the time too. Okay, pray over your food, because they will use spirits to enter into your body with food and drink. And that's it. That's what I see here. I see somebody's at their glorious age here, whatever age that is, because they've done something to their family. And they stopped their family from moving. They don't, it's like they don't want the collective to move. They want to keep someone in the same place because they want to dominate. It's like once these things dominate somebody's home or their energy or their well-being, they don't want you to move. And if you move, they're going to follow you and stalk you to keep doing the same thing over and over to you. The collective should be getting smarter and more educated about this group that keeps doing this, so we can stop. So they could have stopped someone from moving and caused some sort of miscarriage to someone, a couple here. And this couple is now restless. They can't relax. Maybe they meditate sometimes, but they can't do that right now. Something happened. Okay, maybe somebody came down with sickness as well. Somebody could be sick in their lungs or in their chest. Maybe that's how this person lost their children. But I'm seeing some kind of witchcraft here. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing witchcraft. I'm seeing somebody is not sick, but somebody is passing they don't want to go to the doctor, okay? And if you watch this channel, you already know they don't like to do that, because to me, there is no cure for stupidity like this. Like the fact that you're continuing to allow yourself to be possessed and not getting help, not reaching out, not changing, but choosing awards, rewards, or some shallow garbage over your own sanity, there's no cure for that. There's no doctor that can help you with that. You have to stop doing this. You have to have a rebirth. I would even go as far as you need to repent to God. Some people don't believe in Jesus, but in my opinion, this is the only way to really free yourself from this garbage. But, you know, people do whatever they want to do. But my point is that someone cannot go into the classroom anymore. Someone is so sick they're not going to school anymore or something. This is possible. And someone is looking into it because there's more miscarriages happening for the devil, for these contracts. And yeah, something could be going on the plant as well. Okay, something that they sit on the plants too. Clean your plants, spray your plants, because they love to sit on anything that is living. All right, something could be going on with a tarot reader or the tarot community. Maybe a tarot reader lost their child. This is possible. Or somebody did not lose their limbs. Or this person who's an athlete who doesn't have a limb or is missing a limb, something could have happened to them. Something is going on with athletes. And then this one is doing good now, okay? This athlete is in reverse, and this one is good. His arm, look, his arm is gone, okay? And this one got arms to do this. It's right here, okay? Spiders or something, okay? To prevent an ending, to prevent a loss. Maybe a tarot reader did it or something, or somebody in the tarot community could be significant. I don't know. Somebody could be also making decisions based on tarot cards, which is stupid as well. This could become an obsession. You should always get confirmation of stuff. You should never just... It depends on what it is. But I think, like I said, with the tarot cards, I think these people are... I'm not going to say you should never make a decision based on tarot cards. That's too extreme. What I want to say is that deciding whether to offer up somebody or do something like that, I mean, you should never be deciding to do stuff like this. This is, again, I don't agree with this, okay? But what I see is that these groups are using cards to make these sort of decisions. That's what I'm saying. And I don't think you should be, tarot, in my opinion, is real. But that's my opinion. Some people disagree. Now, you might say, oh, this reading, it confirms something for me. I've seen this multiple times. And this reading or these cards confirm something for me, and I feel confident. It should be based on your feelings and how you feel and other confirmations, and not just, oh, I pulled 5 cards, so I'm going to make a drastic decision based on that. Like, I don't know about that. There needs to be confirmation and repetition. I'm not going to get into it, but what happened here is somebody lost their home, but they didn't pass away or something, because they could have helped somebody reverse these innocent people so that somebody could be here, okay, and travel to do this maybe. Again, everything requires a sacrifice from these groups. Is terrible. Again, somebody's home is lost again. Okay, maybe over an argument, and now a singer is in reverse possibly, and somebody's praying, but then something happens again, another sacrifice here. Maybe they were praying for a sacrifice, okay, because they don't want to, somebody just doesn't want to get medical treatment. They don't want to have some sort of medical treatment. So more people are in reverse, more happy people. Or this sometimes this couple is bad. Sometimes they're bad. Yeah. Sometimes this couple is, sometimes they come out around just being bad. There's two cards like this. So there's a good one and a bad one. This is the bad one. And they're in reverse now. Because they did something to this nice couple. This is a good couple. But they laugh and now they're gone. Okay, because that's not nice. Or they're not together or something, because they're praying for sacrifices. They're praying for couples, and you know who they're praying to. Okay, they're not praying to God. They pray, and now they got this couple's house. Somebody's got someone's house. This couple here, okay. They did something to the shopping cart, or when they were shopping. Now this person is in despair. Somebody with red hair, they don't have to have red hair. They could have dark hair as well. Okay, somebody thinks someone is beautiful and that's making somebody sad. Again, okay, somebody is maybe watching someone on their phone when they're shopping. Okay, doing some kind of spying here. So they can see how much money they have, or to access their money or their cards or something. Again, another couple in reverse, and now they could have a baby. So again, it's similar things. There's someone who thinks in this couple that this other person is beautiful, but there's greed. There's these evil couples, okay, that are sipping the tea here. Okay, sipping what's in the cup is no good. And they're happy to be doing this. But now they're in reverse. Karma, right, stopped. Yeah, something has to stop. And somebody defended themselves. Somebody said, no, stop. Stop doing this. But they just go somewhere else. Okay, a daughter and a father here. They just move around. I feel like these groups don't stop, because whatever they're doing something. But like I said, the punishment is not correct. It's not harsh enough. So they continue to do it. They continue to do it. I'm gonna get one more deck and close the reading. Something is the first time for someone. Maybe losing a home, curly hair next month, could be significant. Something bad happened in a luxury pool or jacuzzi. Something is going on in there. Or just the pool. Athlete in reverse. Breaking curses, somebody. Okay, water sign. This is just confirmation for some people. The letter Z could be significant. It could be a child or not. First, middle, or last name. Okay, somebody doesn't have any regrets for what they're doing to these athletes here. Okay, they're bitchy, somebody. The letter F could be significant. Somebody's indecisive. Goldsmith in reverse, or name that starts with G. Drug charges could be significant. Department store in reverse. They couldn't break purses. Pile of clothes here. Soda. Gray hair in reverse. Somebody with gray hair could be in reverse over a soda. Something was going on in a pile of clothes. The letter D in reverse could be significant. Extortion, blackmail. A music video. Something didn't happen in the car at a music video. Maybe in Jamaica. Statue in reverse. Impossible to please. This obsessed person is impossible to please and they're obsessed with hurting someone. Okay. You have protection in the 3D and 5D. I hope you feel the same as me in reverse. Somebody doesn't feel the same as someone in a hotel room. They didn't go to a family trip. They went to a hotel room. Maybe with someone they don't feel the same way about. K9 is significant. Something is stopping this person in the car from doing something in the car. Aries could be significant. Somebody's trying to reverse a restraining order. Sister is on the run. Psychic in reverse. They're doing something to psychic energy, high priestess energy. The sister, they could have fire placements. A YouTube employee could be significant. Could be related to the psychic in reverse, the letter O in reverse. Something about a GED, Italian food this weekend. February, P-O-O-P. One more card. He is still living with the karmic in reverse. I live across the street. Could be significant. Somebody moved. Could be significant. Somebody wants to blend families. Basement could be significant. The letter N could be significant. Abundance, Z, a water sign, extortion, blackmail. Somebody needs to come out about this extortion, blackmail. And then I'm going to close this reading. Something could be significant about air travel, flying through the air, an air sign, clouds, birds, flying reptile birds or something. Anything like that could be significant. Somebody's trying to hold up a tower. Okay, maybe with a child's loss. Okay, they're trapped and they're trying to get out. They need to have this reality check. A Virgo could be significant. A Leo, a Scorpio, and Aries could be significant here. This Leo is bothering someone for their abundance by trying to extort them and blackmail them. This Leo placement could be a Leo Virgo or a Cancer. Somebody's aware that someone is doing this maybe to have some sort of nobility or success. Cancer, Aries could be significant. A spiritual whore could be involved here. Give me more about this person extorting people with blackmail. They want someone's inheritance, their job, Okay, they could be trying to do this to a Cancer, Gemini, Queen of Cups, somebody who's calm. They're trying to embody this person. Pisces, Leo, fire, could be paranoid. They did something to somebody's car here. They're trying to reverse some type of incident that happened in a car. They were doing spell work on the car. They kept doing it over and over again with the Eight of Cups. Okay. Something could have, again, Chariot in reverse, confirmation. Can't make it up. 2 cars in reverse, maybe multiple accidents. And this person caused some sort of drifting to happen in the car with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Somebody could have drifted to sleep or drifted off somewhere and something happened because of the spell work, the damn sleep spells that they keep doing that I talk about all the time on this channel. They disempowered somebody at the wheel or something like that by binding to them. Binding their low-ass energy to people could make someone begin to behave like that because they keep binding people. But they didn't get no sacrifice out of it. It was weak, whatever it was. But they kept doing it excessively to families. Okay, ancestors got in reverse with this energy when they went overseas or when they traveled somewhere. Or when they had some sort of success, ancestors destroyed it. Because they're not supposed to do that. They caused suffering, okay, because they did this to a couple or they did this to families, okay? But again, they got nothing out of it because this person is weak and scared and struggling. No matter who you harm, again, these are not sacrifices. This is just, in my opinion, unaliving people and stealing, dressed up as sacrifices. They're suffering. 3 of Swords twice. You have Libra, fire, Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, Leo, Taurus, Pisces. They're paranoid. 9 of Wands in reverse again. Because somebody is having a disaster. They're causing so much suffering and loss. Maybe to somebody's physical body as well. Some kind of abuse is going on. Again, this Knight of Cups, this Scorpio, Libra, and this Pisces are doing something in the quiet here. To people's bodies, in the spirit, maybe in the flesh as well. To have success, to have public reward. They're bothering people who have gratitude, who are good, you know, rounded people, that are kind, that could heal from loss. It's like what they do is attack you, your family, and cause loss and grief. And if you could bounce back, they're like, okay, this is perfect. I want to keep trying to sacrifice this person because they can't do it. So it's like that's why they stalk our lives to see how it's like they're shopping for their perfect self, but it never works because you cannot do that. You can't take people's identity. Okay, again, somebody wants their star to rise, or somebody's star is rising here. Okay, we have Emperor in the upright. We have maybe a father and a mother. Okay, they're having some kind of, they're getting justice, they're seeking justice. Just a couple of cards about being a good, noble person. You have Taurus, Aries in the upright, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Capricorn. Because they released the devil, things are going well for this person. But again, with the 6 of Wands in reverse here, their public appearance is changing. Something is happening publicly with their popularity or something because they're releasing the devil. So you can't have both. Somebody has happiness, they have a love, they have a community and a home to go to. So they lost something, but they have something else. That's good. It's just different from what they had or something. They have a God. They're ending these horrible teachings, this education that's not good. Somebody could be quitting school. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. They're recovering here. And this Leo, Virgo, This one here is annoying, okay? They just want to party and take. There's a Leo, Virgo, Cancer that just wants to party. Once they stalk people, and then once they see this person doing the right thing, they want to take it. They don't want to be friends. They don't want to learn how to do it themselves. They just want to keep taking. These people are thieves and confusing somebody. They enjoy the art of confusing. This is the devil. This is Satan. Okay? They're done. 8 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. They want somebody to do the nasty with them. 6 of Pentacles again. Because someone keeps showing, you know, again, because they're stalking, right? They're stalking. So they could see that you're paying your bills, and maybe you got a job. They can see this. Because they're following people, and they're trying to confuse the collective. This fire sign is in reverse, this reptile here. Okay, and then more doors will open for the collective. This thing has got to go. Whatever this is here, it's reckless, it's nasty. And it's not smart to do anything with this energy. It's got to go. It's dead. It's gone. It's ending. And this Queen of Swords here, going to sit here and act like they're real, okay? This Virgo, Libra, and maybe a Scorpio needs to stop bothering these groups. They keep stalking people in the mirror. Okay, they're pulling cards. Oh, do they have 2 of Cups? Do they have 4 of Wands? Do they have 3 of Pentacles? Do they... Okay, I want to take this, so I'm stalking them now. It's finished. This person is looking at it ending as well. They're trying not to look at it. They keep coming up, not looking at it. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, it's there. And 3 of Cups again. Because once this is ended, then real unions will come together. This 3 of Cups is attached to some sort of ending in a lower energy. E could be significant, but this here is real. These are maybe people you grew up with, or your family, a new family. Maybe good reflection is going on in this mirror, because these things want to torment you through the mirror and curse your face and harm your home and send spirits through. They're psychopaths. So there's no goodness coming out of that. Extortion, blackmail nonsense. There's nothing coming out of it. Give me a couple more cards on this extortion, blackmail. Some kind of car accident. Somebody could be threatening someone's safety or something. Or a cop in reverse could be significant. Somebody who's not good. They could be doing something inappropriate. Okay, there's this mother figure, Empress energy in reverse, that is trying to avoid a painful ending, and they're binding to this Page of Cups energy, or this Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. So that's usually in reverse. Okay, so there's a Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Gemini that could be trying to blackmail somebody. As well as a Leo, the signs I said before. They're doing this to couples, to communities, to friends. Again, this Leo, Virgo won't go away. They're doing something with children. Stop doing that. Okay? With spiritual whoring. It's like I can see this person. What I see this person doing is, see how the spiritual whore is in front of the child? Okay? This one here is shown. This one here needs to have... They have this spirit on them where they need to do that inappropriate act with little persons. So what they do is they have this grown-up spirit mask them, so they don't feel, or they don't look like they're. Because I told you in the spirit, there's eyes everywhere. God is everywhere. Period. God's angels are everywhere. I don't care where you are. God is omnipotent. There's nothing that can change that. There's a reason why, too, because these things are doing things. So God must be everywhere. Angels must be watching all the time, because these things are crazy. there's serious activity going on in the spiritual realm. So there must be, God must always be aware so that things don't get out of hand. It says, I say to the Lord, you are my Lord. Apart from you, I have no good thing. You could take this literally. Take this literally. Some people could feel like that. Sometimes that's how it is, you know. But this person here needs to stop doing stuff. This Queen of Pentacles and this King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, they keep stalking people who travel or who are on the computer. They like to bother people at the computer when you got your personal stuff out here. When you're doing stuff in your house, they want to keep stalking you with spirits. They're stuck financially. Taurus, Aries in reverse is stubborn. Okay, they're stalking these new beginnings. Your gift, maybe your jewelry. Can't make it up. New beginnings, and it comes out. This Pisces, Aries needs to stop bothering Aquarius placements. They're obsessed. And they're very jealous of Aquarius placements. I don't know what their problem is. Maybe Scorpio as well. And Aries. You got a problem with this. They keep stalking. Again, Ace of Wands in the upright and in the reverse. They're canceled. Okay, they're having delays, and they're constantly seeking people who are their signs in the upright, who are the good version, who they fantasize about being like, and then they want to hurt them. Something is mentally deranged with this energy. They want to hurt families, mothers, again, minding their business, just taking care of their life. Okay, maybe quiet, you know, spends time alone. You have the Tower in reverse here. They need to sacrifice this group. It's just, that's what they need to do. The ancestors are again, always next to this because it's not happening. It's constant good and evil. It says right here, those who run after other gods will suffer more and more. I will not pour out libations of blood to such gods or take up their names on my lips. That's who they seek. People who don't do this. They don't understand that there was already a sacrifice made so that nobody has to do this at all. They love to stalk people who are independent and don't forgive them. They try to make people forgive them, and they do this by being very cynical, by blackmailing them. If you don't forgive me, if you keep exposing me, if you keep not allowing me to harm you secretly, if you keep saying something when I do that, I'm gonna keep trying to do things to you. Like, that's what this group is doing. They don't want anybody to stand up for themselves. Okay, again, more people at the computer, okay, being stalked for their choices in their dreams, and their subconscious mind being stalked and watched. That's all they want to do, is these dead spirits. They use these 10 of Wands in reverse. They use these spirits, okay, to travel through the air right here with excessive force to come down into this realm. They're using squirrels. They're using whatever they can. I'm serious. They're using whatever they can to be right here where the collective is at. Scorpio, air, fire could be significant. Aries. Or you can just resonate with this, Capricorn. But they just keep stalking here. It's like you have a new beginning and they want you to be like this. They want you to be not see it. Embezzlement could also be significant. This is a long reading, so I'm going to close it here, collective. I will see you on the next one.